The WNBA Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog's hooking up new customers. Play just $5, get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with code NBA SGPN. Yes, sir. We are back with another edition of the WNBA Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. No me, no the voice, no guy, it's me, really raw, feeling raw, it's raw Furman Jr. here at Shore Service. As Scott sounds like the guy from Cloudy of a Chance of Meatballs when he starts typing on the computer, and he's just literally what Scott sounds like in the background right now. Just
there's actually important stuff to take care of. I was putting a message in our Slack chat if we should start the NBA episodes next week. So, there we go.
Well, there we go. Dang, that didn't come across my what? No, that didn't come across my phone. I didn't see that message come through. All right, important news.
How about if you sweep it out?
What's the point? I can't do anything right.
You'll do fine.
Hey, pal. You just blowing from Stupid Town?
You know, and like for the long term of us cashing, somehow... Scott, so me and you talked about me applying for Big Brother over the course of the year.
Didn't you go to an audition to casino or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
In Rivers Casino, Portsmouth. So did the audition. They had an opening. We talked about the chances of me making the show and that we thought that my chances were pretty well. I didn't end up making it. They had a whole season. Scott, if I were to, they started the show in July, the first week of July. If I were to had left the first week of July and came back now and the Aces are up 2 games tonight in the finals, I would have been like, what happened? What happened? They turned the season all the way around. They're up 2 games tonight in the finals. Oh, man. Dude. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine losing out on the lock and dog because of that. Yeah. I'm not even upset about that one. Scott Studio Reichel. Scott, what's going on?
Scotty, beam me up.
Surprise.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with you, but I've been cooking in these finals so far. I'm 4-0. Back-to-back sweeps felt good. I took the player prop route. I had Copper under the RA. 5.5, an insane number. She had going under, I think it was 16 of the last 18. Wasn't even close. I think she had 0 assists in the entire game. Finished with 3. And then my girl point guard came through. I had the over 7.5 alt assists. I think she had 7 in the first half or 6 in the first half. She flew over. She had a double-double at the end of the game. So, yeah, 2 sweat-free winners for me. So, can't complain. 4-0 in the finals. So, going to try to keep it rolling here in Game 3.
Very, very good, Scott Studio Reichel. Keeping it going, keeping the podcast alive here. I'm looking to help join the party. Got to try to even things out. Give things some balance here. All right.
Do you want to talk about Game 2 first?
Oh, dude, wait. First, I got... Did you see Adam Silver?
Which part?
I don't know, the too personal part or the too personal part was pretty funny. And then Satu Sabli, who has done really, really well not talking to the media about this until it got to that part. And was like, what do you mean it's too personal? We have families, we have lives. I mean, the soap opera that is the WNBA gets better and better each episode.
Yeah, but you know who also has a family?
Who?
Kathy.
It's like everybody's kind of calling for her job. Like everybody's kind of sneak this and like calling for her job.
For the record, I don't think it matters if you have a family or not. We're mad at you for being basically incompetent at your job. I don't think a family should exclude you from being bad at your job. That's kind of my stance on the issue, but whatever. Is that a fair statement? I feel like that's pretty fair.
No, yeah, we all do have families. You know, one family goes down, another family comes up, and it depends on how well you're doing at your job, on how your family is doing. So you should probably do a good job when you get the job. And Kathy, unfortunately, has not done.
She has not done a good job. So,
not done a good job at all. Oh man!
And the fact that all that got leaked, not to go back into it, but it shows that the players don't exactly respect her as much as the players should respect the commissioner. That's also one thing I take away from this. So it seems like nobody actually likes her. The fans don't like her. The owners maybe like her, but who knows? But I know the players don't respect her at all, and that's not a good look for a commissioner. That's the last thing I'll say about it.
I mean, what are the odds of a lockout at this point? Like, we're talking about this. This might be the last WNBA games we see for a while. Like,
Truth is, I never really believe in the idea of a lockout actually happening because the players still want to get paid. I believe in a holdout, and I believe in potentially a shortened season based on contract negotiations.
I mean, not the whole season for sure. But
I was going to say, when was the last time we had a full lockout for an entire season? What was that, like hockey in the early 2000s? You see
2011. Well, full season, absolutely.
Full season's like 2000s, like early 2000s. But usually you had a shortened NBA season. You had the COVID MLB season, which was 60. I expect some shortened WNBA season next year, but I think we'll get some games.
Yeah, and that's what, and I guess that's really the question that I'm asking. I don't think it's going to be locked out for the whole season, but I mean, we started in May. This doesn't feel like this is going to start in May, Scott.
No, it doesn't.
I feel like we are.
And you have two separate expansion franchises. There's a lot of moving parts here.
Yep, I feel like we are getting to a point where this is going to be dangerously close to coinciding with the entirety of football season.
And that's what you don't want to do if you're the WNBA.
Yes, that is absolutely what you don't want to do. Oh, man. I'm telling you, the soap opera is great. It's a great soap opera.
I'll tell you what, there was no soap opera in the game 2 because that was an ass kicking.
Oh, yeah.
Start to finish.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that they thought they kind of had, some chance of a comeback in the second half. But when you just let Jackie Young torch you by herself in the third.
She had a record, didn't she? Most points
20,
in the quarter.
20, yes. Like, okay. So it was one grossly miscoached game. If you're Nate Tibbetts, you got to call timeout. Like, I don't know if he was saving them, but like, you got to call timeout and you got to kill these runs, especially the one in the third. Like with Jackie, if you see Jackie Young torching you, you got to just end it right there. Just call timeout, refocus this group, try something else. Then he's completely gone against what he's done all season and he's shortened the bench to 8. So you don't see Laska or Held out there or anybody else. I mean, even maybe a couple minutes of Kalani Brown might help you on the glass. Like, who knows? Like, it's a lot. Like, try anything else. Like, you're still rolling out 8, which is something he hasn't done all season consistently outside of injury. And then they shot 17% from 3. Like,
I said they were due for some regression. The game went over anyway, but the Mercury shot close to 40% on the road in game 1 from 3.
Dude,
that's not
17%?
Yeah,
like,
it might have overcorrected, but the point is I was expecting a letdown here when it comes to the shooting. But I don't know if it really mattered. They got off to a great start in the first quarter, scored 10 points in the second quarter. You're not going to win many playoff games if you only score 10 points in a quarter. Mm-hmm. And at that point, yeah, Jackie and Asia said, we got this, and they scored 2/3 of their team's points. So that's kind of how it goes.
Such dogs.
Yeah,
all right.
But I'm trying to think of what else needs to be said. I mean, AT was not very good. Had 10 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. So, okay, but not for her standard. Copper was great. She had 23. Satu was fine at 22. But, I mean, the truth is AT wasn't good enough. And Bonner was terrible. She played 23 minutes, -9, 1 of 5 from the floor. But it mainly came down to, as you said, 5 for 28 from 3. But AT needs to play a lot better. And we ended up seeing all 3 of these stars on the Aces show up because Asia and Jackie combined for 60 points, and Chelsea had a double-double. So it just felt like the star players, mainly AT, was the only one who didn't show up. And for a team that's built around her, you need your number 1 player to show up, and AT did not do that. On a separate note, Chelsea Gray, knock on wood, decent lead there for the assist leader.
What?
Knock on wood.
I mean, no jinx. He's just bringing awareness that Chelsea Gray is in the lead for assist.
What's she up now? 6?
10.
Oh, they tied. They tied game 1. Okay, never mind.
And then so 5.
Okay.
5 assists.
I wasn't sure if she had one more than 18 game 1, but
no. All right, you've got. Oh yeah, again, the bench can't do that. 8 points. 8 points on the bench. Can't do that. And honestly, if you ask and like if you look at like in non-garbage minutes, it's really 4, and it was DeWanna Bonner.
I mean, I'm trying to look through the bench here for Phoenix, and you mentioned them shortening the bench in the first place because Kalani, you had Aloxa, and you had Williams. They all played 4 minutes each, so that was kind of towards the end. Yeah,
but like Loxa's played good minutes for them throughout the year. Like I don't know why she's not playing. I get it. You want to put the ball in your best player's hands and all of that, but this is what you were known off of. Like all of these players playing around AT and getting them looks at 3 and trusting them and relying them on the defensive end. Like that's what got you this far. If you're going to just throw all that out the window and just try something new in the finals, then good luck. But
well, I have to ask about the bench though, because we're mentioning changing up some potential rotations. I know that she was big for them in that Wing series and all season. Do you have to consider pulling the plug on Sammy? She's 2 for 11 from the floor in this entire series.
No,
she's been horrible.
No, that's what you get. That's what you get.
Sometimes I'm just saying, if
sometimes it doesn't.
If Sammy's not making threes, I don't know what she does for you. That's kind of what I'm saying. She plays good defense the entire series.
She plays good defense. She's still a leader on the floor. Like Sammy still has a role. Like I get wanting to play more Sammy, but I'm just saying like.
I'm saying less Sammy potentially, but right now.
No. I get they clearly want to play more because the rotation has been shortened to 8 through this run, and it's like okay, I got it, it worked, but like you still have very serviceable players that if you see it's not working here, and I think this is a good spot if you want to open that up a little bit here at home, but like you're able to do it, but to just stop. Like the bench scoring is what got you through the whole year. So to just stop relying on the bench or not have any faith in the bench players, I don't know how far that's going to get you.
I'm not saying to pull the plug entirely on the bench. I just wonder if you want to reduce her minutes or maybe just move them around, give Locke some more, maybe give Sammy less. I see people mentioning that Sammy might be hurt. She could be. I know is
I mean, it was the knee thing, but
I'm just saying so far
everybody's nicked up.
So far in the series, she's 2 for 11 from the floor. She's played 36 minutes, and I believe she's a negative 22.
I'm telling you, she's going to have a big game this game. I'm already.
She needs it. I'm telling you that much. If we're criticizing the bench, I have to mention Sammy.
The Aces. She's been a liability. Aces are going on the road. Aces have given up from the 3. She's going to have big. This is going to be the.
I hope she does. I'm just calling her out because if we're calling out the bench and I'm calling out ET, I know that she's the star player. Sammy, injury or not, she's got to do something because you can't go 2 for 11 and be a negative 22. Plus minus in the first 2 games. You just can't do that. And Bonner, we know, was chucking up a bunch of shots in game 1. That came back down in game 2. You brought up the bench. I think you're right. That comes down to Sammy and Bonner. Somebody's got to make some shots. So I got to call them out.
You get some good action with Westbell going. Draw some plays up for them. Get them comfortable in the game. I think that it's more of you're just kind of throwing them out there and hoping that it sticks to the wall. But we got to get them comfortable in the game.
That's what I'm saying, though. You're saying sticks to the wall. I do wonder when you're down 2-0 if you start getting creative with the minute breakdown. That's what I'm saying. Sammy, maybe if she doesn't shoot well, are we going to see her get less minutes? I would not be opposed to a desperate coach trying out some rotation changes. Not exactly that hot of a take, but we'll see.
But it's not a bad thing because they have good bench players. Like they have good bench players. They'll be fine. We'll see. All right.
I'm just pointing it out. It's been alarming how bad Sammy's been in the first 2 games. Just throwing it out there.
I am not concerned.
Okay, fair enough.
Download the SGPN app store, Google Play Store, whatever you get your app store, whatever it's called. Over there, you can get all of our picks and podcasts. We're also brought to you by MyBookie.ag. Make sure you go check out the WNBA. You can go get down on NFL, college football, all of that. Their models bet on anything, anywhere, anytime, and they give you that opportunity with MyBookie.ag. So, easy deposit, get lightning fast payouts, cryptocurrency. Head over there to MyBookie.ag. Promo code SGPN. Get 100% bet back bonus up to $500 for new customers. That's mybookie.ag. Promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Novig. Novig, you're getting the best prices on the market because they are reduced juice on a lot of bets. The Eagles laying the line, laying 7.5 on Thursday night against my Giants. You get the best number over there at Novig. Make sure you go check them out. Number one sports prediction market, and they're available in 35 plus states. So make sure you see if you are supported. Go download the Novig app, get $50 when you spend $5. Use our promo code SGPN. Get the Novig app, promo code SGPN. Down 0-2 are the Phoenix Mercury in the WNBA Finals, welcoming the Las Vegas Aces to town. Mercury have risen up to laying 4.5 here. 163.5 is the total. Injury report, because it's necessary this time around. Satu did leave the game early with an ankle injury. Said she's fine. She practiced on Tuesday, Scott, so it looks like she's fine. Just seems like they were getting her ass kicked. She got hurt. Probably could have played through it in a closer game, and nobody would have thought anything about it. Doesn't seem like it's anything major here for Satu. Well, you got a home team down 0-2, so that's a really good spot to look to back somebody.
Well, there's one usual trend that's been talked about in NBA circles for 20-something years, which I'll go to, but I don't know if you want to do the honors. You kind of segued me into it.
No, you go ahead. Take it away.
It's the team down 0-2 to cover the first half spread.
Yep.
It's been very, very good in the NBA. Now, NBA line makers have adjusted, and that's why you do see a line that looks a little bit egregious to some for an actual full game spread compared to a first half number. Mm-hmm. But the team down 2-0 historically has been really, really good early. They might not win the game, but they tend to show up, desperate team, home crowd, all that stuff. They tend to look good for the first half of the game. Second half, we can talk about separately, but Mercury first half, historically speaking, is kind of an autoplay for this game. So I'll start there. I'm assuming you're going to co-sign that?
Yep, very much so.
So we'll start there.
Yeah, I do like the Mercury at the very least in the first half here. 6-3 in the first half over the course of these playoffs. Aces are 4-6, 1-1, only 1-1 at home for them in the playoffs. But over the course of the regular season, very, very good first half team here and being able to get things done. Let me see here. Pull up the regular season numbers. Regular season 30-22-1 are the Phoenix Mercury in the first half. So ultimately, I think this game is competitive. I think just like you called it in the first game, there's going to be regression here at the three-point line. Because there's no way. Like 17%.
It was rough.
Come on. No, that's not how they play basketball, and that's going to go back up. So I think it'll be way closer to the 40% that we saw than 17%. And that's why I think that the Phoenix Mercury are going to be in this game. They're going to be able to shoot threes. I think they'll play better defense here, and I'm curious to see on who all shows up for this game on the Aces side of the ball, because we know the Aces will do this. Oh, you get the feeling so good about them. So good. Teams ride high. 16 straight wins? 17 straight wins?
Yeah.
And then every single game after that is literally Aces 1-10, Aces 1-10, Aces 1-10. Or even a loss. Even worse, a loss. So I think they got the game where they kicked their ass. The Aces always do that. They got it last series against Indiana. And I don't think it's going to be this. I don't think it's going to be here. I think that Phoenix is going to wake up. I see a better game from AT. I think AT assists. This is the game that I'm going to be heavily on AT assists, Scott. Just go ahead and jump in front of player props, because what does she do? Assist out to the three-point shooters. Who do they need today? The three-point shooters. Who do I think is going to show up? Three-point shooters. And I like them across the board for this team. So threes are going to win today at home. Mighty Mercury. Give me the Mercury.
Yeah. All I know is, besides it being a good spot for the Mercury to actually show some pride, for the two of us who are expecting a competitive series, This sucks.
I mean, it has.
No,
been
it has. I know. The first game was very close.
Yeah.
The
It's just they got their ass kicked. Everybody gets their ass kicked.
Second game was tough. I'm just hoping the Mercury win this game from even a non-betting perspective. Give me something. Because if we end up having an extended series, we have the first best of 7 WNBA Finals, and a team is up 3-0, I'm going to be pretty pissed. Just being honest. We just extended the series length in general for one team to go up 3-0. That would kind of suck. I'm picking the Mercury in this game. I think they show some pride. I think they come out firing, and I think that'll carry over into the rest of this game. The Aces have been there before. They've been playing the maximum amount of games up to this point. So we know they can lose a game, and they're not going to get discouraged. So I can't see the more desperate team here showing up and winning at home in such a good environment there in the desert. So I'll go with the Mercury with you. I prefer the first half, but I think they end up winning the game. I see Andre mentioning the Mercury halftime full-time. I don't mind that either. It's going to be that's going to be a decent price.
Should be.
Yeah, I think that's where I would go with it. Mm-hmm. But I do think you're looking at an opportunity for the Mercury to, once again, show that they are willing to fight in this series instead of rolling over. I like the Mercury with you in this one.
Aces 0-3 in the first half on the road in these playoffs, 1-2 straight up. I mean, not straight up, 1-2 for the full game, ATS. Mercury 3-1 in both categories. All right. Yeah, they can do this, guy. I feel pretty good because it was such an abnormally bad shooting day, like abnormally bad shooting day. I feel pretty good about them bouncing back here. Also, Aces giving up 82.6 on the road. Give this Mercury team 80 points. It's gonna be tough to beat them at home. Mm-hmm. Play very good defense. So yeah, very good. Mighty Mercury. All right. Let's see here.
Did you make that up, or is that actually?
No, that's what they say. You don't hear them, and you don't hear them say that during the games.
Honestly, I could never make out what they were trying to say.
Yeah, they're saying Mighty Mercury.
I could hear the Mercury part. I never really got the first part.
And then everybody replies, Mighty Mercury. And so I really picked it up when Cheryl was having her tyrant and being thrown out of the stadium. Mm-hmm. And they're literally, and as she's getting thrown out, they're like, Mighty Mercury. Like, I would have wanted to crash out too. What do you mean you're chanting Mighty Mercury as I'm getting thrown out? Great home atmosphere, by the way. Come on. Chanting Mighty Mercury as a legendary head coach is getting kicked out and literally forcibly taken out of the stadium. Amazing. They're gonna have the home crowd. Home crowd is gonna be super lit. They're gonna force them into one win. Now, we may have to rethink this back and forth series thing in Game 4, but they'll get Game 3 for sure. 163 is half is the total. What do we like there?
It's been over in the first 2 games. I'll go back to the over in this one. We're picking the Mercury to shoot better. Defensively, I'm hoping they show up, but that's been a question mark for the Mercury so far in the series. Neither team has really looked that great defensively. I'll go with the over.
What is the number on Mercury's team total over before I say that? 83.5. They did. I'm actually kind of torn. I feel like this is like right around where we're going to be at, Scott.
Yeah.
Flirting with 70, 80 points here.
The pace has been good. Mercury couldn't shoot. Game stolen over in Game 2. The total.
Yeah, but that's because Jackie and Asia had 60 combined points. They don't do that again, do they? No. You
got to show some respect to Jackie and Asia. I don't know. Do you think the Mercury have done anything to guard them? I mean, Jackie was bad in Game 1. They still went over.
Yeah, they don't let them do that again. They get the adjustments in Game 3. Give me under. I just don't want to agree with you. Give me under.
All right.
It's too much agreement here. All right. Play props. Chat had a lot of props that they were throwing in here earlier. What was y'all talking about? Let's go look at the chat. See, AT double. That's got to be like a crazy minus price, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be like minus 200 or something, right? I wonder what that's at because she did have the down game last game. Curious on that. Copper 2 3-pointers. Yeah, I'm kind of sold on the Clea Copper thing. I wish I took her for most threes. So I like that. Jackie under 6 assists. I have to look into that. I don't know about that one. I'll look into that one. Let's see. I saw somebody else say something. Chelsea Gray over 16.5 PA. Now, I felt like it was something about that on the road that I remember. I'll have to look into that too while we talk. But I'm going to just go ahead and kick things off here, Scott. 8C assist over. It's happening today. This is the big assist game. This is where the Mercury's, they go back and they say, all right, let's get back to Mercury basketball. We're at home here. We're down 0-2. We got to do what works for us. Get the ball to AT, kick out to the three-point shooters. Let's get the defense moving. Let's get them shuffling. The zone is really, they're throwing the zone out there, so let's just shoot over it. If they're going to keep playing the zone, let's hit our shots. We can do this. So I trust it. Let's go AT over 9.5. It's at plus 115, plus money. I think she absolutely is getting 10 assists here today.
Yeah, I see BetMGM hanging a rogue line for a prop that I want. It's going to be on Satu over 7.5 RA. She's been flying over. It's minus 115. I don't really understand the price, but she's had at least 8 RA in 9 of the last 10 games. So she's clearly been rebounding better. There have been some assists involved as well. In the first 2 games of the series, she had 8 and 11. So give me the 7.5 over on the RA for Satu at minus 115. I think the price there is pretty good. I keep taking Gray assists and they keep cashing. We're at 6.5, and she's at 10 in back-to-back games, and it's minus 103. So I don't mind that. I get it's on the road. You could argue the Aces offense is due for some regression. We'll see. I can handle regression for assists. In fact, I have a lot of leeway because she had 10 the first 2 games. So give me Chelsea over 6.5 assists at minus 103. That's on Novik.
All right. It's a little juiced here, but I like Asia over 10.5 rebounds, Scott.
Okay.
14 the last game, 10 the first game before that. And I don't think they realize that she really does actually she never has to leave the paint because she's never afraid of AT shooting. So she never has to leave that side. So whether she's on the strong side, whether she's on the weak side, she's always in place for the rebound. You know the offensive rebound opportunities are going to be there. The reasoning is just the fact of as long as AT's on the court, she's always going to grab the rebound. Like she's actually when you watch it, she's actually winning these battles over AT for the ball. And then you just got the free, easy gimmies that she gets just because she's right there by the basket and somebody missed a shot. So, honestly, Scott, that 14 reminded me how good she is at this. I think we could ladder this.
Okay.
If she had a better rebounding day this game, because it's just kind of ugly, shots are kind of just going anywhere, everywhere, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, to counter what you're saying, though, a big part of that was the Mercury not hitting any shots from the outside the entire game.
Yeah, but I don't think that they're about to just turn around and just hit everything.
No, I get it. I'm just saying that could be a reason why you just had more chances available in game 2.
Give me. And she still got 10 in game 1, and she had no chances because they couldn't miss. Yeah. Give me. I think this is a nice little. What's 12? 12 plus 120, 13 is plus 155. You can there's some nice value here on Asia Wilson rebounds because I do think that she's about to just go. This is going to be the reasoning why she's minus 340 because she just dominates everybody in this game on boards. Shout out to Natasha Mack for getting those 10 rebounds last game, though.
Yeah.
Great call. What else we got here?
Do you think Bonner shows up for a home playoff game in the finals?
Potentially, but I pivoted to Sammy.
I was looking at the rebounds for Bonner. I kind of like the under. She had 8 in game 1. She had 0 in game 2. 0 boards, and your number's 5.5. I think she might be getting less minutes. Bless you. We'll see what happens, but bless you. I think at the end of the day, 5.5 rebounds for a player with 0 in game 2 is just an insane number. I'll take the under on Bonner rebounds. I don't know how many minutes she's going to play. She played 23 in game 2. She'll probably be around there again. You mentioned Mac had 10. We know Mac's a good rebounder. AT might play a bunch of minutes in a must-win game. I think it's a large number for Bonner. So I'll go for the Bonner under 5.5 rebounds. I see even money. So I'll take that.
Monique Okoa-Makani has lines now.
Okay.
They put her points prop at 6.5, Scott.
What do you think? Too high, too low? Just
Oh, dude, too low. Too low. She has 11-9 in the series already. She's hit this in 4 of her last 5 games. She's hit this in 4 straight versus the Aces. She missed it their first 2 games, and then she hasn't missed it since 8, 9, 11, 9. Again, I'm telling you, they need the 3-point shot. They need the 3-point shot. And she, rookie that is so fearless, she's going to let it go. And I think that they're going to give her the green light because they need her 40% from the 3, Scott. She's shooting 39.8% from 3 this year. 39.8%. They need it. So I think she gets 2. Or, a little run into the basket, get to the foul line. Something easy. She gets over 6.5, Scott. I like over 6.5 for Monica Cole-Makani here. Who said that? Adam said, is Asia the undisputed GOAT if the Aces win this, or is she already?
Honestly, I think she is already. But
I was about to say, I think she is already, man. It's a hard conversation. Like, it's a lot of GOATs, but, like,
it never hurts to add more titles, but I think she already is. She's the all-time leading points per game player of all time in the league already. She has multiple defensive player of the years. She already has multiple titles, multiple MVPs. What has she won? 4 MVPs?
Yeah, most all time.
Like, what is there to talk about? You're the most MVPs, defensive players,
and it's
you're the all-time leading scorer.
And I get
per game.
If Maya Moore didn't leave early,
But she did.
But no. But even just judging the body of work, and I love Maya Moore. I'm telling you, I really do. That was my dog. And she has surpassed her in playoff points in less games. So, like, in the time that you need it, where she also won championships, she's scoring more.
If you want a full NFL comparison, Maya Moore is Barry Sanders. I mean, she's an all-time great player. If you watch her play, you know how good she was. Nobody's going to argue Barry Sanders is the best player to ever play in the NFL at any position. Best running back, sure. I think Moore's the best guard of all time. But best player, I think Asia just has a better resume. So that's my comp. I got Maya Moore being Barry Sanders.
All right.
Which I think is a fair comp.
Yeah. Are we fading Dana today?
I mean, if you're picking the road bench players to struggle, which is a pretty common theme, then Dana would be one of the people that would struggle. So, do you want to fade Dana?
Let's see. What's her line at? I got to see the line, and they don't make me feel better. 7.5. On the road. Let's look at her. Oh, well, she has not gone over 7.5 in Phoenix this year.
Sounds like an
interesting. Very interesting intel there. Yeah. Yeah, I could talk myself into, and I need the Aces not to win. If she goes over, it's gonna be really hard for Phoenix to win the game. All right, I'll take it. I like it. I can co-sign it. Should I take first half money line? Yeah, we are on the first half. Any other questions? Anything else that I'm missing here? Let's see. Felt good at hitting the chat up today. We only had one game, so might as well. Oh, Adrian said he's on Phoenix. He's in the home state of Phoenix. Get one game. Yeah, I think they do get one as well. All right. Back to the player props. What did we decide on? We said yes to the assists, points.
All I know is after that game for me, she's got to do something. Because that was not a pretty game too.
Yeah, I would say go back to the 18 points. I say go back to it. 14.5. It's her number.
I just thought about the PRA. Just get everything. Pick AT to show up in a home playoff game. A must-win home playoff game.
I do think PRA is good as well. Yeah, this is the AT game. What? Like, come on, it's the Aces. I'm never going to be mad. I will never be mad at a big for having a bad game against Asia Wilson. Like, I will never be mad at that. No, never. Only player that I will take to go over is because I need my Jackie Young Finals MVP future is depending on it. She has to have another good game.
I'll take one more. I'll go for your girl. I'll take Jewel Lloyd. I'll take the over 1.5 threes at minus 130. I mean, 1.5 threes is too short. She's made at least 2 threes in 4 straight. She's made 5 threes so far in the series. And against Phoenix, she has made at least 2 3-pointers in 6 of the last 7. Minus 130, I think it's a good price. We know Jewel, if she's not even going to be playing a ton of minutes, she's still going to be shooting a bunch of threes. So I like the volume. I like the hit rate recently. Give me Jewel over 1.5 threes here at minus 130.
Missed this one. Hunter was talking about Copper 25 plus PRA is insulting. I agree with Timeout Sports, who came in and said it a little bit later. She's just scoring dependent.
Yeah, I took the under on the RA because she doesn't do any RA.
Points. Yeah, just take the points and get you some more plus money on the points, man. If she's gonna have a good game, she's gonna cover it. She's gonna cover it on the points.
Once again, I'm pretty sure she's at a less than 5.5 RA in 17 of her last 19 games. So you really don't need the attachment for the rebounds and assists. She went over that number last game because she had 23 points. Just take the points. That's my advice for that. I'm assuming you co-sign Jewel because Jewel, of course, is Jewel. So,
yes.
Yeah.
What? What?
I brought it. I'm surprised you didn't bring it up. You're mentioning bench plays.
I have to bet Jewel. I cannot not bet Jewel. Like I have to. So that's already.
I'm just surprised you didn't bring it up voluntarily. No, I brought it up first. It kind of shocked me.
No, you can have it. You can bring it up first. It's cool.
Good.
I have to do it. I absolutely have to do it because if she goes off again, I'm gonna be pissed. So
yeah.
Jackie Young on the road in the playoffs. 18, 25, 25.
Okay.
Let's keep it going. All right.
I got nothing else.
Yeah, we can call it there and talk about underdog fantasy. Let's build that underdog lineup, Scott. What we're gonna throw into here.
Well, we can use Jewel if you want for the threes. Because 1.5 does feel too short.
I already have enough on Jewel. I don't have to have any more. If you would like to throw it in there, we can. But
sure, I'm in for it.
All right.
The hit rate's too good.
3 players made. Jewel Lloyd higher. Let's go.
Chelsea,
okay, so I understand what we said about ATPRA. Okay. I would like to counter and say let's go with ATPA because again, Asia is winning these battles on the glass with her.
Yeah, it's fun. We can do that.
All right, 24.5. It's good. It's easy. 15 and 10. That's literally what she does. 15 and 10. All right, 18. Let's throw that in there, and then where are we closing things out at?
Did you want to go for point guard assists again? Asia rebounds?
I didn't do any of that. Asia rebounds, point guard assists. That sounds good. Let's see here.
Yeah, let's do Asia rebounds. Why not? I'm fine.
This is very correlated. I just want you to know, Scott. Taking the higher on ATPA and then bouncing back with the higher on Asia's rebounds. Very, very cool.
I'm fine with that.
All right. Asia Wilson higher 10.5 rebounds. Alyssa Thomas higher 24.5 points and assists. Jewel Lloyd higher 1.5 3-pointers made. 5.38x $100 gets you $538 over there. Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you use that promo code NBA SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm went 8-2 on passing prop overs in week 5. And somehow, Scott, they went 5-0 on Dylan Gabriel props. Might have been some unders in there, so, that would work as well. But 5-0 on Dylan Gabriel last week. He's getting that dog in Mike Tomlin this week. Let's see if Rhythm can have another day. You could have caught all of those winnings over there at Rhythm if you were locked in. So make sure you go lock in. They're also giving away weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets. Track 5 bets of the same type from any model you build, and you could win $1,000. So go use that promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app and get 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use the promo code SGPN25. Lock. Dog, and we'll get out of here.
I'll let
All
you
right,
go
man.
first.
Yeah, I need a mojo change. I need to hit. Give me Mercury first half lane 2.5. I mean, come on, down 0-2. Got to take it there at home.
It's now or never.
It really is. Dog. You know what? Let me see here. I think the Aces defense reverts back just a little bit. Just a little bit. AT is going to be a big recipient of that. So let's go an alt line on AT assists here. She has the big game. This is her game. Let's see. And she makes up some ground and gives us a sweat on Chelsea Gray. Because we're not gonna cruise to a 14-1. That's also another part of this handicap, Scott. We're not gonna cruise to a 14-1 win on the assist. AT's gonna make us work for it. Absolutely. I can get 11 assists for plus 180. Just one over the prop. How many times do we hit a prop and we go over on accident? Come on. Like, how many times are we right there on the money, Scott? Just one over, plus 180, AT, 11 assists. That's my dog.
All right. For my lock, I was also going to do the Mercury first half, but instead I'll pivot because we're not going to double lock the same thing.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, the problem is it's only available on one book.
Actually, I don't know if you should pivot because my locks have been horrible.
That's why I am pivoting. Why would I pick the same place as you if all your plays have been bad? Doesn't make any sense.
Roger. Okay, understood.
I'm trying to win on this show.
Understood.
The thing is, BetMGM's the only book that has this number, but they completely mispriced this prop. It's SOT2 RA. BetMGM is 7.5. Every other book is 8.5. But BetMGM's a pretty common book, so I'm going to take it. Over 7.5 RA for SOT2 minus 115. It's just a bad one, simply put. She's had at least 8 RA in 9 of the last 10 games. She's had at least 8 RA in the first 2 games of the series. Had 11 in game 2. Gone over this in 7 of the last 8 games against the Aces as well. It's just a really, really soft number by BetMGM, which should not be there. So I'm going to take it. Give me SOT2 over the 7.5 RA at minus 115 as my lock. For my dog, it worked for me last game. I might do it again because she's been going over by such a wide margin. It's 170. I'll run it back. Give me Chelsea over 7.5 assists plus 170. Don't fix what isn't broken. I'll run it back.
Oh, we're gonna get such a sweat on this assist battle. This has been the best thing about the playoffs. This is the best. This is the best sweat here. I don't think there's another bet there's a better sweat than the assist battle right here because we're going up against somebody that was 2,000, like minus 2,000. Mm-hmm. This is literally David and Goliath.
What was Chelsea again? 10-1, 12-1,
14-1,
14-1. Yeah,
14-1. I just don't think AT is going to make it easy. It's going to piss me off this game because I really do want to hit that 14-1 bet. All right. What else we got? Got
Nothing.
Game 4. Game 4 on, what's that, Friday?
Game 4 is on Friday.
All right. There we go. And then that sets us up. Oh, that clearly sets us up for a game 5 on Sunday. I know the WNBA. That's got to set us up for hopefully game 5.
Hopefully. We're not asking for much here. The 4 out of 7, we're not asking for much.
Dude, what if they 4-0 sweep the first 7 games?
It'd be such a damn shame.
Dog, if they lose this game, I don't know. I might have to just cheer for the sweep at this point. It would be hilarious.
I'm hoping at some point they call it the officiating and they get 40 free throws in game 4 if they lose the first 3 games. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Scott, anything else to repeat before we get up out of here?
Not really. Once again, hopefully the Mercury win because we won a game 5. So please win a home game. But no, overall, it's been so far an entertaining series, and we'll hopefully get more games.
Yep. Chat was booming today. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you give us a 5-star rate and review wherever you get WNBA podcast. Make sure you drop a like on the video, comment, all of that stuff on your way out the door. And with that, that is, I think that's it. Nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending the podcast. Just going to end it like this. We are out of here.